What's up, you guys? Jeremy Boom here, bringing another episode of Boom Beach. This is Maxi Level, Episode 2, Part 2. So, as we look at our first victim, Jake, we do see that he has a fairly highly upgraded sniper tower, as well as three boom cannons in the front. But what I plan to do, or what I want to do, is I want to attack the base from the left. So what I want to do is I want to take out this sniper tower here, because of the fact that sniper tower has quite a big range, as well as they deal quite a bit of damage. So I do want to take down that sniper tower. And after I take down the sniper tower, what I want to do is I want to go from the left, and hopefully I will be able to snipe the headquarter, or be able to attack the headquarter without being fired at. And I'm hoping I'll be able to do this because of the tank's very far range. So as you can see, the sniper tower was firing at my tanks, and I need to destroy the sniper tower, as well as I threw a shock bomb, and I hit all three defensive towers. So that was like good placement of the shock bomb, and flare them all the way to the right. They're going to destroy this mortar here, as well as those unprotected buildings. And again, destroying unprotected buildings is very, very important, cannot be overstated. So at this point, I do have enough energy, so I'm going to deploy a barrage on the cannon. It's better to be safe than sorry, but it looks like I didn't need it. But again, cannons do a lot of damage to tanks, and if it was highly upgraded, I think it wasn't that upgraded, but if it was, it can take one shot on my tank and my tanks would die. So I took it out just to be safe. It can't hurt to be safe. So after that, my tanks is out of fire from all the defensive towers. Deploy some victory signal, burn his house down, and this looks like a sweet victory. So what my main goal is? My main goal is I'm looking for gold, because I really need gold to upgrade my warriors to level 5. So after we finished that raid, we didn't lose any troops, so that was a good raid. And let's move on to our next raid. As we look at this next base, we do see that he has a fairly upgraded base, but his defensive tower is kind of spread out, and that's one thing you don't really want to do, because of the fact that a lot of his defensive tower isn't really protecting his headquarter. So what I want to do is I want to attack from the left. So I have to destroy this cannon here, and it would take me one barrage, as well as one artillery shell, as well as want to destroy this boom mount, because of the fact that it deals double damage to tanks, and it's pretty darn deadly. One of my tanks ran over it, and it just wiped out the tank. It's pretty deadly. So I do want to take that out. So again, I'm gonna deploy my troops onto the left. And again, I want to do kind of the same process. I want to snipe the headquarter after I taken down enough defensive towers. So I do want to get rid of the sniper tower. So I will flare my tanks to the sniper tower in the back, because of the fact that you can see how much damage the sniper tower is doing on my tanks. So after they take down the sniper tower in the back, I want to flare them to the sniper tower on the right of them. And as you can see, the sniper tower deals quite a bit of damage, so you do have to be careful about them. I usually say don't throw a shock bomb. I just threw it because of the fact that I couldn't place a shock bomb that was able to get rid of the two mortars, so I decided to throw a medic, as well as I decided to take out the sniper tower in the back, because I wouldn't be able to take it out with my tanks without risking them being fired at the cannon in the back. So after they've taken down enough buildings, and after I destroy the sniper tower, I'm able to kind of snipe the headquarter, meaning that I'm able to fire at the headquarter without being fired at, and that's always a good thing, because now basically here it's just a matter of time if you win or not. So this is one of the good things about tanks, that they have a really far range, so you're able to just kind of snipe the headquarter after taking down a lot of defensive towers. But you do have to watch out for cannons and sniper tower, because they deal a lot of damage, as well as the fact that they have such a big range, and cannons because they deal a lot of damage, and they're able to severely damage your tank. So again, quite a bit of resources. I'm looking for that gold. I really need that gold to upgrade my warriors to level 5. I'm almost there. Maybe I need 100,000 gold more. As you can see with this space, the space is fairly upgraded, meaning that I won't be able to work my way around the base, but I rather have to work my way to the base. So I do plan to come into the left, so I will take out this cannon on the left with one barrage, since the barrage won't do it, I'm gonna need to use another artillery shell. So I'm gonna deploy one artillery shell onto the cannon. After that's done, I'm gonna deploy my troops onto the left on the beach, and hopefully they will destroy enough unprotected buildings for me to have the necessary energy to complete this raid. So destroying unprotected buildings is very important. I keep saying that and that is because it is very important. If you're able to destroy unprotected buildings, always do. It always gives you an edge in the raid. So as soon as both of the sniper towers are firing on my tanks, I'm gonna deploy a shock bomb, covering all, affecting all 4 defensive towers. And as soon as it wears off, I'm gonna deploy another shock bomb and 2 sniper towers that deals a lot of damage, that are highly upgraded, and deals a lot of damage, is very dangerous. And as you can see there, I just destroyed the cannon with 2 rocket artillery, and that was a mistake that I will pay, as you will see in the next 30 seconds. And as you can see here, the sniper tower in the back is firing at my tanks, and I made a last-ditch effort of flying them into trying to find a sweet spot where I'll be able to attack the headquarters without being fired at. But unfortunately, one of my tanks did die, and I keep trying to find the sweet spot, but I just can't find it. So I finally decided to move closer to the mortar, since it does deal less damage and hopefully outlast the mortar shot. And as you can see here, luckily the tank was able to kill destroy the mortar before the mortar was able to kill the tank. And after that, this raid goes down. It was an okay raid, I guess. It wasn't how I expected it. I probably should have destroyed the sniper tower instead of the cannon, and that was because the cannon probably would be out of my tanks would probably be out of range of the cannon. So that's a mistake I made, and that's a mistake I paid with the tank's life. So unfortunately, I lost a tank, but it's okay, we can always retrain. So since I have so much stone and I'm maxed out, I decided to upgrade one of my landing crafts so I wouldn't maxed out on stone when I attack another base. And so I did. As I was retraining the tank that I lost, I decided to go with a fleet of 4 tanks. And as you can see here, unfortunately, I lost quite a bit of tanks on this raid. I'm not sure exactly why I lost it. It was probably because I executed my raid poorly, which meant I lost all my tanks and had a defeat. Definitely learn from that raid. And since I didn't have enough gold, I just trained up some warriors and attack some computer bases, hopefully giving me enough gold to upgrade my warriors to level 5. And as you can see here, I do have 690,000 gold, and the warriors takes 680,000 gold to upgrade. So after training some warriors, I now have 688,000 gold, and I have level 4 warriors, and I'm really excited to upgrade my warriors to level 5. It's gonna take 1 day and 13 hours, and 680,000 gold. That's a lot of gold. So I'm really excited to upgrade that, and let's upgrade that. So that much gold was really hard to save up because you lose so much when you have above 500,000 gold. That was a really big upgrade for me. That was the biggest upgrade I ever did on any troop. Well guys, that's all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. If you want to see me taking down Dr. Terror with tanks, check out the video on the left. If you want to see part 1 of this episode, check out the video on the right. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is General Boom. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to boom on.